Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new gamer sci-fi film Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. And this is a film from writers and directors Scott Condit and Jeremy Tremp, and it's about a really cocky young man named Max Jenkins, or Max Reload, based off of his gamer tag and his YouTube channel where he does all his streaming and all those different kinds of stuff. And he has his two friends that work at the game store with him, and Kevin Smith is their boss. And Kevin Smith's just being himself, being a big sweaty nerd. And they, for some reason, some strange old man drops this thought-to-be-destroyed video game into the store, and Max starts playing it and unleashes evil things, and he has to team up with with a thought-to-be disappeared over the hill video game designer who made this game originally, played by Greg Grunberg. And, this film has, if you're a gamer, you're going to love this. You're going to have so much fun with this. There's a lot of insider baseball, idea to it that, I'm a casual gamer in the sense that, I don't know tons and tons and tons about video games. Honestly, the game that I've played the most recently is just Pokemon Go. But, I have my Switch, I have my GameCube. I've played video games my whole life, but I'm not, super into them. To the point where it's, I know about gaming and how they're made and all the best specs when you're doing computer gaming. I've never computer gamed, so that tells you a lot. And I feel like if you're not a gamer, you're going to miss a lot here. If you don't have an appreciation for the 80s and retro games, you're going to miss a lot here. But if you do, you're going to love this, and it has plenty of that. There's tons of fun, there's tons of nostalgia. There's certain sections of the film that have a lot of exposition that are done in creative ways. One of them is a Will Wheaton narrated documentary about the creation of these Nether games. So, and it's a really retro kind of documentary, and how they recreate these retro games and the aesthetics, it's great. And how the film is shot, and the visual effects are cheesy as hell, but fit the gaming idea of the film, and that really works. And there's another part where it's turns into this comic book looking exposition piece. So they do interesting things with that. The story is pretty generic. There's evil things, a bunch of gamers, a bunch of sweaty nerds have to team up and win and beat them. Okay, there's a story. And there's trying to reconnect between Greg Grunberg's character and his former partner. So there's that tension, and then you have Max's close friend, Liz, played by Hasey Harrison. Tom Plumley plays Max. There's obviously some romance there, and it's very obvious. The tricky thing is, though, Liz is written like a nerdy gamer girl that a bunch of dudes would write. So there's some issues with it. And also, a lot of the humor in this is pretty lowbrow. There's some clever humor and fun homages, and I enjoyed those, but there's just as many fart jokes and poop jokes and stuff like that, and I'm just seriously, this is the best you could come up with? And even Kevin Smith's trying his best, still has to deliver poop jokes. Literal poop jokes. And in the grand scheme of it, there's some fun action, there's some fun set pieces, there's a cool scene towards the climax of the film where they're inside a video, a RPG, and they're dressed up as dwarves and barbarians and stuff like that, and that's fun. The movie's fun. The long and the short of it is, it's a fun time. It's silly, it's cheesy. If you love video games, you'll get extra enjoyment out of this. I definitely appreciated it. I've played those 2D pixelated games that came out on the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and stuff like that, arcade games. I've played those before, and seeing it kind of brought to life in this and bringing these homages and bringing it back to life was a lot of fun. So if you're a gamer and you love some good old nostalgia and like fun sci-fi craziness with a bunch of nerds committed to being a bunch of nerds, go check out Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. It's right now, I got to rent, it's streaming right now on Prime Video, so if you have an Amazon account, it's right there to stream. So, but those are my thoughts on Max Reload. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.